Football or soccer games, if you will, have come a long way on mobile to the console quality games we have today. Hey Warriors, I'm Ben, and today on Android GameSpot, we will go over my picks for the top 10 best football games you can play right now. For this list, I will only be looking at real-time games that can be played either online, offline, or both. So, no management games. And just a quick reminder before we begin, I make new videos about the best of mobile gaming every week, so be sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on new videos. Also, you can follow me on Instagram for new fun content every day. Number 10. Final kick. Penalty shots are an exciting part of football games. When they happen mid-match, you prey on a goal or a miss, depending on who's shooting it. And when it's the penalties after the extra time, it's even more exciting and nerve-wracking, and final kick skips the matches and gets you straight to the penalties. You get to shoot them as a player and guard against them as a goalkeeper. The game features decent graphics and the animations are realistic as they motion captured moves with real players. You can customize your team and train your player skills, and there are weekly events you can take part of. The controls are simple, you swipe to either shoot or guard the goal, but I personally found them a little funky. Sort of a hit or a miss. The ball didn't always go where I intended it to go, and that's not too much to ask of a game that only does penalties. On an up note, you can play this online against other players in real time or offline if you choose to. Number 9. World Soccer League. World Soccer League has more than just penalties to offer. The game features 60 national teams, 60 clubs, and a total of 2,000 players. You have 4 modes to choose from: Exhibition, Cup, League, and Training. The graphics are okay, but there's better on mobile, and I really like that during replay you can save an image or a video simply by touching your screen. World Soccer League doesn't offer voice commentary, but you can hear your fans cheering for you, which is always a plus in my book. The online mode is simply a leaderboard ranking thing, but you can play all the modes offline, and it supports 15 languages, so plenty of reasons to pick it up and get playing. Number 8. Soccer Star 2019. You don't get to play full matches or even control your entire team in Soccer Star, but you watch the game unfold as it would in a football manager game, and then you're thrown in the heart of the action. In these scenarios where based on you and your teammate's position, you get to decide how you will execute that perfect play, hopefully leading to a goal, and then you get back to the live text feed of the match until it's your time to shine again. The focus here is on you as a player, so you would choose a nationality, a jersey number, and a name to begin with, then you move up the ranks and sign up with better teams as your performance gets more and more noticed. The graphics are neat, the controls are very responsive, and I recommend this for playing on the go as sessions can be rather quick and it is fun to play. I wish the game lets you replay your favorite goals, but it doesn't. Oh, and you can play this offline, but there's no multiplayer mode. Number 7. Real Football. Developed by Gameloft, Real Football reminds me of the good old days in gaming. You know, the countless hours spent playing games like International Superstar Soccer, known today as Pro Evolution Soccer, Virtua Striker, or the Ultimate 11. And if you follow me on my personal Instagram, it is no secret that I am a huge retro gaming fan, so it's with no surprise that I like the game despite its shortcomings. The controls are decent, and the soundtrack is acceptable with some here and there commentary, mainly when there is an action, and the graphics are 2.5D for the players and 2D for the supporters. The game also includes some management features so you can recruit players and build your team, upgrade the team's facilities like stadiums, hospitals, and youth camp to name a few. You can either play matches or simulate them, and last but not least, Real Football is playable offline. Number 6. Football Strike. In the same genre as Final Kick and from the mini-clip team, Football Strike focuses on free kicks, so you won't be playing full matches here, but rather picking a player and testing your free kick skills. To do so, the game has 3 modes to pick from. Career mode takes you through different stadiums around the world, taking on challenges to unlock medals. Shooting Race is the second mode, and it's an online PvP against one player where you try to shoot targets for a higher score, and the third mode is Free Kick. which is also online, and well, this mode kind of explains itself, and it plays out like penalties. The one who scores the most and denies the other goals win. You can upgrade your player and equipment, and the controls are decent. The game does require an internet connection to play either one of the 3 modes, but you can practice offline. Number 5. Score Hero. Score Hero lets you create and customize your player to your likings before diving into the one and only feature of this game, challenges. And these can be anything from making a good pass to your teammate so he can score the winning goal, to deciding how the offense should be executed best so you can score the equalizing goal with a few minutes left in the game. I won't deny that the challenges are fun and the way they are set up is entertaining and even immersive. I found myself going through more and more challenges just to see how my player's career will turn out. The controls are on point, although sometimes off. There are over 600 challenges to play. Each comes with a checklist for 3 stars, a bit like when you play Angry Birds or Cut the Rope. Each challenge starts with a few highlights of the match leading to the moment where you're given the action, and you can zoom in and out and change the camera's angle slightly. You can rewind if you mess up your play, but those cost money. The game is playable offline, but unfortunately it doesn't offer any multiplayer mode. Number 4. Mobile Soccer League. If you're looking for a simplistic arcade football game with all the latest clubs and leagues updates, then look no further. Mobile Soccer League has all that. The graphics are okay, and there are plenty of teams and leagues to play, but I have to say that the controls is where the game disappoints. I found the button placements far from optimal, and I found myself either pressing the wrong button or not actually getting my action registered at times, and this can be super frustrating, say when you're at a great spot to shoot and score. There is no commentary, and the online PvP mode is missing, as well as some countries and some players in major teams, but it is, for those wondering, playable offline. Number 3. FIFA Soccer. The first FIFA games on mobile by EA were fairly straightforward ports of the FIFA console games, and in my opinion, those were great. Then EA focused strictly on Ultimate Team for a couple of years, then we got FIFA Mobile. That is now called FIFA Soccer. And what does this say about EA and their FIFA games on mobile? That they're shifting their focus to the casual gamers ready to spend a gazillion dollars to get that one missing player from their Ultimate Team rather than the hardcore fanbase. In FIFA Soccer, the content is quite familiar to the Ultimate Team games. In other words, your goal is to build the best possible soccer team. The game modes available are live events, which are short challenges to win rewards, season mode where you play with your team against the best teams in the world, but not full matches, and the third mode is head-to-head. And although this sounds like an online real-time multiplayer mode, it's not. It's a weird, bizarre, asynchronous play, which will have you and your opponent take turns, again, not in real time, and is just wrong for the game and for the sports overall. The team building concepts is also a little confusing, and the energy system, at least at first, is very stingy. But on an up note, you will find all the licenses, real teams, real players in the game, and the visual presentation is of the highest quality. Number 2. PES 2019. Feeling more like a PES 2018 update rather than a brand new PES, Pro Evolution Soccer 2019 brings in local match mode, local league mode, friend match mode so you can play against anyone on your friends list, and finally, online match mode. The graphics are decent, but the controls and the overall gameplay I find a bit on the slow side when it comes to responsiveness. Having played PES and FIFA since the 90s, I'm aware that PES was always more slow-paced than its competitor, and it didn't bother me in the past because it didn't affect the gameplay. But I feel that it does on mobile, and that's something that Konami should look into. Also, the UEFA license is gone, and the game now boosts official licenses from leagues like Russia, Turkey, and even the Japanese league. My club, PES take on FIFA's Ultimate Team is also here. Overall, the game is good, but expect to be frustrated with lags here and there, slow responsiveness, and tough AI. Last but not least, you cannot play this without being connected. We're almost at the champion of this list, but quickly, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. Dream League Soccer 2019. The DLS series has long been in the lead of the football genre on mobile, and 2019 is no different. The game runs at 60 FPS on compatible devices and the gameplay feels realistic. The controls are smooth and the absolute best I've tried on mobile, and the graphics are on point. Customization wise, you get to create, customize and control an entire team, build a stadium and even import your own kits and logos. I mean, how cool is that? Game modes available are campaign, multiplayer which is in real time, and events, which is the challenge mode of the game. And compared to 2018, this version has new menus and user interface that are clear and crisp, improved gameplay with a better AI, and improved graphics with some enhanced animations and cutscenes. The soundtrack has also been updated, and so if you're looking for an awesome fun time on mobile playing football, offline or online against other people, Dream League Soccer 2019 is the one to beat. And that sums up the top 10 football games on mobile you can play right now. What's your favorite game and team? And do you agree with the list? Let's continue the discussion in the comments down below. Of course, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video as it helps me out greatly. And subscribing is a good idea if you haven't yet, as I make new videos like this every week. Also, I have a Patreon page where you can get extra content and cool rewards like having your name in the videos for as little as $1. Once again, I'm Ben, thank you warriors for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Android GameSpot. Stay epic!